Chapter 18. Author's note. I said STUP FLAMMIN. If you do, then you're a fucking prep. Thanks to Raven for the help and stuff. You rock. And you're not a prep. Thanks for Masuta. P.S. The other reason Dumbledore swore is cause he is trying to be gothic, so there. I wake up the next day in my coffin. I walked out of it and put on some black eyeliner, black eyeshadow, blood-bent lipstick, and a black really low-cut leather dress that was all ripped and in stripes so you could see my belly. I was wearing a skull belly ring with black and red diamonds inside it. That night before Draco and I went back to the Skrull. Get it? Oh, skull. That was my bad. Skull. Get it? Skull. Cause I'm gothic and I like death. Dumbledore chased Voldemort away. We flew there on our brooms. Mine was black and the broom stuff was blood red. There was lace all over it. Draco had a black MCR boom. We went back to our rooms and we had You Know What to a Linkin Park song. Well, anyway, I went down to the Great Hall. There, all the walls were painted black and the tables were black too. But you could see that there was pink pant underneath the black pant. And there were posters of boys and bands everywhere, like Ashley Simpson and the Backstreet Boys. WTF, I shouted, going to sit next to Bloody Mary and Willow. Bloody Mary was wearing a black leather mini with a good Charlotte t-shirt, black fishnets and black pointy boots. Willow was wearing a long gothic black dress with blood red writing that was all lacy and came up to her thighs, and black boots and fishnets. Vampire, Dracula and Draco came. We started to talk about who was sexier, Mikey or Gerard Way or Billy Joe Armstrong. The boys joined in, because they were bi. Those guys are so fucking hot, Navel was saying as suddenly a gothic old man with a black beard and everything came. He was the same one who had chased Voldemort away yesterday. He had normal tan skin, but he was wearing white foundation. He had dyed his hair black. Dumbledore, we all gasped. WTF, I shouted angrily. I thought he was just wearing that to scare Voldemort. Hello everyone, he said happily. As you can see, I gave the room a makeover. What do you think about it? Everyone from the poser table in Gryffindor started to cheer, while we goths just looked at each other disgusted and shook our heads. We couldn't believe what a poser he was. BTW, you can call me Albert, he called as we left to our classes. What a fucking poser, Draco shouted angrily as we went to transformation. We were holding hands. Vampire looked really jealous. I could see him crying blood in a gothic way. Get it? Way like Gerard. But I didn't say anything. I bet he's having a midlife crisis, Willow shouted. I was so fucking angry. Chapter 19. I'm not okay. I promise. Sunlight is coming through the... No, yeah. Author's note. Please stop flaming the story if you do your fucking prep and you're jealous, okay? From now on, I'm going to DELTE your men reviews. BTW. Poor blood, so dare. Thanks to Raven 4M the help 11. All day we sat angrily thinking about Dumbledore. We were so fucking pissed off. Well, I had one thing to look forward to. That MCR concert. It had been postponed so we could all go. Anyway, I went to the common room sadly to cut classes. Draco was being all secretive. I asked what it was and he got all mad at me and started crying all hot and angsty. Rut, sensitive bye guys, so hot. No one fucking understands me, he shouted angrily as his black hair went in his big blue eyes like Billy Joel in Boulevard of Borken Dreams. He was wearing black baggy pants, a black MCR t-shirt and a black dye. Get it? Instead of tie. 'Cause I'm gothic. I was wearing a black leather low-cut top with chains all over it, a black leather mini black high-held boots and a cross-belly thing. My hair was all up, messy, really high bun, like Amy Lee in Gong Under. Email me if you want to see the pic. Oh, I wish that email was still active. Accuse me? What about me? I growled. But, he grunted. You fucking bastard, I moaned. You fucking bastard, I moaned. No, wait, it's not what it fucking looks like, he shouted. But it was too late. I knew what I had heard. What? I ran to the bathroom angrily, cring. Draco banged on the door. I whipped and wept as my bloody eyeliner streamed down my cheeks and made cool tears down my feces. Like Benji in the video for Girls and Boys, Raven, that is Sue, our video. I took out a cigarette and started to smoke pot. Suddenly, Hagrid came. He had appariated. You gave me a fucking shock, I shouted angrily, dropping my pot. WTF do you think you're doing in the girl's room? Only it wasn't just Hagrid. Someone else was with him too. For a second I wanted it to be Tom Ridd or maybe Draco, but it was Dumbledore. Hey, I need to ask you a question, he said, pulling out his black wannabe gothic purse. What are you wearing to the concert? You know who MCR are? I gasped. No, I just saw there was a concert that a lot of goths and punks are going to, he said. Anyway, Draco has a surprise for you. Chapter 20, Author's Note. I said I don't even care what you think. Stop FLAMMIN, okay, preps? Aye, thanks to Raven for the help. Oh yeah, BTW, I'll be on vacation in Transylvania for the next 3 days, so don't expect updates. All day I wondered what the surprise was. Meanwhile, I put on a black leather mini, a black corset with purple lace stuff all over it, and black gothic compact boots. MCR were going to do the concert again since Voxelmort had taken over the last one. I slipped my wrists while I moshed to MCR in my bedroom all night, feeling excited. Suddenly someone knocked on the door while I was trying on some black clothes and moshing to Thank You for the Venom. I got all mad and turned it off. But sacredly, I hoped inside that it was Draco so we could do it again. What the fucking hell are you doing? I shouted angrily. It was Lupin! Are you gonna come rape me or what? I yelled. I was allowed to say that because Dumbledore had told us all to be careful around him and Snap since he was a pedo. No, actually. Actually? Get it? Hell? Can I please borrow some condoms? He growled angrily. Yeah, so you can fuck your 6-year-old girlfriend, huh? I shouted sarcastically. Fuck her, he said, gong away. Well, anyway, I put on some black eyeshadow, black eyeliner, and some black lipstick and white foundation. Then I went. Then I gasped. Snack and Lupin were in the middle of the empty hall doing it, and Dobby was there. Poor Dobby. Dobby was watching. Oh my god, you ludicrous idiots! They both shouted angrily when they saw me. Dobby ran away crying. They got up though. Normally I would have been turned on. I love seeing guys do it. But both of them were fucking preps. By the way, Snake is moved to Gryffindor now. WTF, is that why you wanted condoms? I asked sadistically. See, I spelled that. Only you wouldn't give them to me, Lumberkin. Lumberkin shouted angrily. Well, you should have told me. I replied. You dimwit. You dimwit. Snake began to shoot angrily, and then I took out my black camera and took a pic of them. You could see that they were naked and everything. Well, excuse me, they both shouted angrily. What was that all about? It was to blackmail you, I snarked. So now next time you see me doing it with my boyfriend, you can't fucking rat me out or I'll show this to Dumbledore. So fuck off, you bastards. I started to run. They chased me, but I threw my wound at them and they tripped over it. Well, anyway, I went outside and there was Vampire, looking extremely fucking hot. WTF, where's Draco? I asked him. Oh, he's been a fucking bastard. He told me he wouldn't come. Vampire said, shaking his head. You want to come with me to the concert? Then he showed me his flying car. I gasped. It was a black car. He said his dog father. Serious. This isn't real. Sirius Black had given it to him. The license plate on the front said MCR 666 on it. The one on the back said Enderby on it. I gasped. We flew to the concert hall. MCR were there playing. Vampire and I began to make out. You slut. Moshing to the music. I gasped, looking at the band. I almost had an orgasm. Gerard was so fucking hot. He began to sing Helena and his sexy, beautiful voice began to fill the hall. And then I heard some crying. I turned and saw Draco, crying in the corner. Chapter 21. Author's note. Fuck you, okay? You fucking suck. It's not my fault if it's spelled wrong, okay? Cause that bitch Raven, cause it fuck you preps. Whoops, sauce Raven, thanks for the help. BTW, Transylvania rocks hard. Even got to go to the castle where Dracula was filmed. Later, we all went into the skull. Draco was crying in the common room. Draco, are you okay? I asked in a gothic voice. No, I'm not okay, you fucking bitch, he shouted angrily. He started to run out the place in a suicidal way. I started to cry because I was afraid he would commit suicide. It's okay, Enderby, said Vampire comfortably. I'll make him feel better. You mean you'll go fuck him, won't you? I shouted angrily. Then I ran to get Draco. Vampire came too. Draco, please come, he began to cry. Tears of blood came down his pale face. I was so turned on because I love sensitive bi guys. If you're homophobe, then fuck off. Then we heard some footsteps. Vampire got out his black invisibility cloak. We both got under it. We saw the janitor, Mr. Norris, there, shouting angry. Shouting angrily with a flashlight in his hand. Who's there? He shouted angrily. We saw Filth come. He went under the invisibility cloak and started to meow angrily. Fuck off. This is not real. Is anyone there? Yelled Mr. Norris. No, fuck you, you preppy little poser son of a fucking bitch, Vampire said under his breast in a disgusted, in a disgusted way. Excuse me, who said that? Yelled Mr. Norris. Then he heard Filch meow. Filth, is there anyone under the cloak? He asked me. Filth nodded, and then Vampire Frenched me. He did it just as Mr. Norris was taking off the cloak. What the? He yelled, but it was too late because now we were running away from him. And then we saw Draco crying and busting into tears and slitting his wrists outside of the school. Draco, I cried, are you okay? I guess though. Draco wept. We went back to our coffins, Frenching each other. Draco and I decided to watch Lake Placid. See, isn't that depressing? On the gothic red bed together. As I was about to put in the video, my eyes rolled up and suddenly I had a vision of something that was happening right now. There was a knock on the door and Fug and the Mystery of Magic walked into the school. That is all for today's upload. If you enjoyed this video, do remember to like, comment, subscribe. I make new videos whenever I feel like it, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe. Bye.